You know, the difference between try and triumph is that little oomph. Yeah, the late great Aaliyah told you if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You got to quit quitting. You got to stop stopping. Got to keep going and growing because a knockdown is not a knockout unless you stay down. Why? Because if you can look up, you can get up. That's right. And today on In the Mix, let's have a courageous conversation about resilience. How to keep going when you feel like quitting. Oh, I've been there, but I'm mic'd up. Yeah, join me and let's mix it up. Good people, how you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Well, family, welcome to another edition of In the Mix. I'm yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Come on, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yeah. Be sure to subscribe as well. I don't want you to be a ghost follower at all. Come on. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button as well as be a subscriber. I don't want you to be a ghost follower. I want you to be a real follower. I want you to be even more than just a follower. I want you to be a partner. And of course, you know how we do it. As partners together, we always drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Come on, family, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. We're getting ready to have a super conversation of illumination. We're getting ready to stretch the elasticity of your thinking. It's going to be a 100-watt conversation. We're going to keep it all the way 100. Yes, we are. Let's turn the lights all the way on. Let's brighten it up all the way in here, up in here, up in here. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Family, we're going to spotlight and highlight our courageous conversation today. And it is simply and clearly about resilience. How to keep going when you feel like quitting. Have you ever been there? Have you ever felt like throwing in the towel? Have you ever felt like giving up? Have you ever felt like just calling it quits and say, listen, you know what? This is too much for me. I'm in over my head. It's overwhelming and is underwhelming all at the same time. You know, family, I realize there's a malaise. Not mayonnaise. There's a malaise. There's a malaise that's got everybody in a daze. What do I mean by malaise? That brings on a level of fatigue, depression, discomfort that oftentimes has put people like you and me at a dis-ease. That's what it has become. The malaise has produced a dis-ease because too many of us are living from a place of resistance and not from a place of resilience. Let me say that twice. Too many of us are living from a place of resistance and not from a place of resilience. And here's what I realize that you got to know. Whatever you resist, persist. Yeah, whatever you resist, persist. Too many of us are resisting change. We're resisting development. We're resisting the whole aspect of stretching the elasticity of our thinking. We're resisting the whole aspect of growing spiritually and personally and interpersonally and through our emotional intelligence. We are resisting it. And as a result of it, whatever we resist, it continues to persist. If you resist being a good steward of your finances, I guarantee you being broke will persist. I guarantee you overdraft fees will persist. I guarantee you that debt and doubt and dismay and mental discombobulation will sure enough persist. When you think about resilience, Resilience moves you into a place of flexibility. It moves you into a place of pliability. It moves you into a place of buoyancy and adaptability. And there's a bounce back ability internally that you have, right? Because in many cases, for many of us, we don't want to be resilient, because resilience moves you into a place of having the capacity, I need you to hear me, no cap, real capacity to withstand and to recover quickly from difficulties. Life is going to have some challenges, but here's what I realize, here's what I recognize, and that is challenges create champions. You got to have a mental toughness about yourself. You can't give up. You got to go up. You got to, in many cases, even grow up. You have to shift your mindset beyond where it is that you are to where you can be. You have to have a mental toughness to yourself. It's going to be some waves. It's going to be some winds. It's going to be oftentimes some even worries that often keeping you in a place of complexity and trying to shift you and place you into a predicament of negativity. But you have to bounce back from a setback. Come on, family. Type resilience. Type resilience, family. Haven't even told you tap anything yet. Haven't even told you type anything yet. Since you can't tap your neighbor, type your neighbor and type resilience. Yeah, type resilience. Resilience says, you know what? I have every reason to quit, but I refuse to quit. Resilience says, you know what? I have every reason to, here it is, throw in the towel. But I understand this, that a knockdown is not a knockout unless I stay down. I got to get back up again. Knockdown is not a knockout unless you stay down. Got to get back up again. That great champion, Muhammad Ali, bodacious boxer, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The poetry, the prose, but also the brother who backed it up, who told himself that he was the greatest, so much so until everybody began to agree with him. He calling himself the greatest. He ain't even want to fight. Call himself the greatest. Didn't even knock out Sonny Liston yet. Yeah, and then everybody began to agree with him. I must be the greatest. I'm a bad man. The champ is here. Yeah, that's what it brings me. Because guess what? I got my dukes up. Bring it on. He teaches my hands to war. Sure does. A knockdown is not a knockout unless I stay down. Muhammad Ali told you that the canvas is no place for a champion. Come on, family. Type champion. Type champion. I'm going to rise because I got my eyes on the prize. I'm pressing toward the mark for the prize of the high calling. I got a high calling. Why am I in a place of low living? I want to talk to you. You have a high calling. Why is your mind in a state of low living? Resilience says, listen, I got every reason to quit, but I won't quit. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit quitting. I'm going to stop stopping. I'm going to be able to withstand the storms and the tides and the rains and the winds because I got some flexibility. I got some pliability. I got some elasticity. I got some durability. I have a level of adaptability and some buoyancy and some bounce back ability within me. That's what it is. Because whatever I resist is going to persist. I'm moving in a place of not resistance, but persistence. Whoo, I feel my help coming on now. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. I am moving in a place of not resistance, but persistence. Because I understand that I've tapped into my level of resilience. Come on, family. We're having a super chat. We're having a super chat. We're having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. This is one of them ones. This is one of them conversations that's a one of one. But I'm so glad that you're not the only one, because we got a number of amazing partners like you who have went and supported a badge. I would that you would be a supporter. I would that you would be a partner. Your partnership helps us to broaden our broadcast. Your partnership helps us to grow and expand. Your partnership helps us to get the type of equipment that will help us to broaden our broadcast and to amplify our voice. Life will not give us laryngitis. Yeah. Nothing will mute our message. So I want you to be a supporter. And it's a very colorful aspect in our conversation. Our chat is very, very colorful simply because great individuals like you have went and supported a badge. So I would that you would do that. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description of this video. You can also tap the join button. And of course, my gift to you is to put you into the place to where you have access to our members only content. Membership has its privileges. I've got a lot of insight, information, wisdom, and revelation, our Connor's Corner. So I would that you would go ahead and join our Connor's Corner and soak up all of the insight, the inspiration, the wisdom, and the content that is available to and for you behind the scenes. Yeah. Never before seen content that I want to give to you. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, go ahead and become a member. The link's in the chat, links in the description of this video. I want to expand the parameters of your thinking. Really want to push you into your greater level of purpose. And here's what I want to do. I want to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence without it being mentally exhausting to you, without you being pulled away from family and friends, without you having to spend thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon dollars. You can get a lot of insight and coaching from me, and I would that you would join my Eagles Academy. Family, drop some Eagle emojis in the chat. TheEaglesAcademy.com, TheEaglesAcademy.com, TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you'll be transformed, and you can be transformed for just $24.99. What an amazing deal. Once we reach our level of 30 new members, 30 new members, the price will increase. Go ahead and go for it now. Family, we're talking about resilience. Yes, we are, by far, talking about resilience. So imperative, so important, because even the caption specifically suggests and speaks to the fact that how do you keep going when you feel like quitting? And I don't know if you've ever been in a place to where you've had all of the reasons to quit. Yeah, had all the reasons to quit. Had all the reasons to give up due to a divorce, due to trauma and triggers of what it is that you've experienced, due to stinking things that oftentimes kept you soaking and sinking, due to suicidal ideation, thoughts, due to feeling as if you had nobody to lean on. Friends were few. Your problems were endless. Finances and your faith weren't seeing eye to eye. In many cases, it looked cross-eyed. Life was lifing. Life did not feel unlimited. It made you feel limited rather than limitless. Family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button as well. Come on, family, just type keep going. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Type keep going. I had every reason to quit. Lord knows I had every reason to throw in the towel. I had every reason to give up. I was in the fight of my life. Almost losing my life. Simply because I almost quit after receiving in many cases, a death sentence. Being told by my doctor after experiencing chest pains. Seeing the x-ray that took me to surgery. Doctors had to cut me open. They saw my cells in my body were growing so fast they could see them growing with the naked eye. Around my heart, my trachea, my esophagus. Around my larynx. Using my voice. In many cases, my message was also almost muted. My life was almost muted. Life had literally given me laryngitis. But if it wasn't for the grace of God, somebody type God's grace. Come on, somebody type God's grace. I would have been in a bad place. I wouldn't be cancer-free today. Come on, family. I'm a miracle walking and talking. I would not be cancer-free today if I would have given up. I can pray for healing all day, but I got to participate in my own prayer. I got to put my faith. I got to put my feet to my faith. I got to connect those two together so that I can walk it out. Come on, family, type walk it out. Walk out your healing. Don't walk out on it. Walk it out. Don't walk out on resilience. Walk in resilience. Don't walk out. Walk it out. Wouldn't be a best-selling author of 18 books today if I would have given up. I wouldn't have received 2 President's Volunteer Service Awards and 2 Presidential Lifetime Achievement Awards from the White House if I would have quit, if I would have given up. I wouldn't be an international speaker and a servant leader. I wouldn't be a college professor and a teacher today if I would have given up. I would not be the founder of the mentoring and literacy program, Boys to Books, if I would have quit. I would not have even been speaking on this microphone and amplifying my voice right now so you can clearly hear if I would have given up. If I would have thrown in the towel. If I would have quit. And I want to ask you, my dear brother, my dear sister. I want to ask you, my dear brother from another mother. I want to ask you, my dear sister from another mister. I want to ask you, king, keenly intelligent, noble gentleman. I want to ask you, queen, quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. What do you do? How do you keep going? What do you do to keep going when you feel like quitting? When you feel like giving up? When you feel like throwing in the towel? When you don't feel like looking up, you just feel like looking down and pouting and wearing the pity party hat. What do you do when you feel like quitting? Or hear me, do you just quit? Do you just quit and do what everybody else does? Or do you have some stick-to-itiveness to you? Do you have a level of pliability and reliability and durability and bounce-back ability? I need you to hear me. Who and what are you preventing yourself from becoming by giving up? I really want to know. Who and what are you preventing yourself from becoming by simply giving up? Listen, your future is dependent upon what you do right now. Your future is dependent upon the decision that you make right now. What you decide to do right now, your future depends on it. You're born looking like your parents, but you live or you die looking like your decisions. And here's the question. What will you do? Are you going to make those right choices? Are you going to surround yourself with the right people? Are you going to follow through on those goals? Are you going to respect yourself? Are you going to move into a place of emotional intelligence? Are you going to have an attitude? And if there's going to be an attitude, one of gratitude? Because don't nobody have to be good to you. Nobody has to be kind to you. Nobody has to be graceful to you. Nobody has to be respectful to you. You going to give your best effort? You going to cultivate those good habits? Are you going to present the type of attitude when you are at your job as, I'm just here? Or, I can't wait till this thing is over? Or, I can't wait to shift after this shift? I just can't wait to get up out of here. Or will you be an entrepreneur with an entrepreneurial mindset? Because you understand that where you are right now is not where you will always be. Ooh. Let me talk to you. Where you are right now is not where you will always be. This is training for reigning. Come on, family. Type better. Type better. I'm moving to a better place. I'm moving to a better space. I'm writing a better chapter. Where I will be is greater than where I have been, and is greater than where it is that I am. I hope you understand. We all start somewhere, family. You start somewhere, but it doesn't mean you have to stay there. I'm on a bigger, I'm on a better, I'm on a brighter. This is just the start. Never despise the day of small beginnings. Why? Because my latter shall be greater. My ending will be greater than my beginning. Family, I'm just giving you your B3 shot right here. I'm giving you your vitamin B3 shot. Bigger, better, brighter. Build back better. Breathe, believe, break through. I got a word for you. Once you stick and stay, more is on the way. Yeah. Breakthrough is coming on the other side of this break. Oh, yeah, just got a little bit of breaking news for you. Got a special message in the midst of this special message. After these messages, don't you dare touch that dial. Smile. I'll be right back. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about resilience, how to keep going when you feel like quitting. Come on, family, just type "don't quit." Type "don't quit." Come on, family, type it. Type "don't quit." Yeah, take off the N and the T in don't. Take off the Q and the I. Take off the Q and the U. Yeah, you take off the Q. You take off the U. Take off the D and the O. Take off the Q and the U. Take off the N and the T. Take off the Q and the U. And guess what you got? You got do it. Come on. Make it do what it do. Yeah, don't quit. You remove that N, you remove that T. You move that Q, you remove that U. That sounds like a bop to me, too. You move that N and you move that T. Move that Q and you move that U. I'm talking to you. It's do it, family. Nike ain't the only one telling you to just do it. I'm telling you to just do it. Roll up those sleeves. Get in divine alignment with your divine assignment. I know everybody else is going to happy hour after the job. Guess what you do? You go home and you use your skills and your will and you create your own happy hour. Yeah, I'm going to be happy this hour because I'm working on my goals. I'm going to be happy this hour because I'm working on my exit plan from the job. A job is what I'm paid for, but my calling and my purpose is what I'm made for. My calling is greater than my career. My calling will be my career. Yeah, let them go to happy hour. You just work every hour and make it a happy one. Training for reigning, family. What do you do when the assignment feels like it's too difficult? What do you do when you feel as if life is a tough teacher and it gives you the test before the lesson? What do? You just quit? You just give up? You just cower? You just fold? You just fade? Or do you fight? Do you move into a place of fight or flight? Come on. You got to not be running from your purpose. You got to run with the vision of what it is that God has given you. You got to find something that's going to motivate you. You got to find something that's going to stir up that determination that's on the inside of you to cause you to keep going, to cause you to keep growing. Why is that? Because an African proverb suggests the two most important dates in your life are, number one, the day that you were born, but secondly, the day you realize why you were born. Come on. I know you get happy about it. You celebrate your birthday like it was a national holiday. Some of you get turned up, and I won't look at you because I'll incriminate you. Two most important dates in your life. Day you were born, the day you find out why, and the day you discover why you were born. The why symbolizes, the why means that you have a purpose. The fact that you're listening to me right now means that you have a purpose. The fact that you can inhale and exhale right now means that you have a purpose. As long as you have a pulse, you have a purpose. If you're not dead, God isn't done. And here's the thing, I cannot fulfill the purpose for you. Only you can maximize the purpose for yourself. I can't become the best version of you for you. You have to become the best version of you for yourself. Listen, nobody's going to put in the hard work for you. Breaking news. I hate to disappoint you. Come on, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it as well. It's been an explosion of inspiration, and it's going to continue to be. Nobody's going to put in the hard work for you. Nobody's going to study for you. Nobody's going to achieve for you. Nobody's going to write the book for you. Nobody is going to learn and earn for you. What do I mean by that? Listen, if we were at the gym, and we were working out and we were over in the weights area, we had just finished doing some cardio, whatever the case may be, or we just got to the gym and we saying, hey, let's warm up real quickly. We're going to lift a few weights. Why? Because the greats hit the weights. I don't care how heavy it is or how little it is. Pace yourself. Since the greats hit the weights, this is what I'm telling you. Imagine we're at the gym and I say to you, listen, could you lift these weights for me? Now, you're going to look at me pretty strange in response to my unusual request. I'm asking you, can you lift these weights for me? And you're looking at me, what? You got to pull your own weight, right? Why? You understand that that's an unusual request because if I lift the weights for you, or if you lift the weights for me, I don't benefit, only you do. Fish for a man, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. You can't lift the weights for me because only you're going to benefit, but I won't. I can do it with you. You can teach me how to lift the weights, but I have to also participate in the process of what it is that I desire to achieve and receive. If not, I don't reap the benefits. Only you do. And here's the thing. A lot of us are watching a lot of other people reap the benefits. And now you're trying to live vicariously through other people. No, you got to put in the work. You got to roll up your sleeves. Come on, family, type pull your weight. You got to pull your own weight. You got to get busy working your purpose. You got to get busy going for what it is that you know that you can go for. You have to develop your greatness. You have to be the one who's going to be an achiever, who's going to be a learner, who's going to be a leader, who's going to be a trendsetter, who's going to be a trailblazer, who's going to be an innovator, who's going to be a record breaker, who's going to be a history maker, who's going to do what they've never done before and go where they've never gone before. Are you hearing me? No shortcuts. Because here's what I realize. Here's what I recognize. Whenever you take shortcuts, you always get cut short. and hear me. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Many of us are short-circuiting our own success. You're always coming up short. Always coming up short. Michael Jordan, in my opinion, is the GOAT. We can debate about it. But I think 6 championships and 6 tries is going to end it. But I digress. His last game in a Chicago Bulls uniform. Last game in a Chicago Bulls uniform was against the Utah Jazz in 1998. Playing against that mailman, Karl Malone, and John Stockton. They're seeking to get their first NBA championship. The Utah Jazz faced them last year, the year prior, and lost. In 6 games. They're in game 6. Michael Jordan has the ball. Believe the Bulls are down, if I'm not mistaken, or something of that nature. Maybe the score is tied. One of those next point wins types of situations. Michael Jordan crosses over Brian Russell at the top of the key, a few feet above the free throw line. Some people would call it a push-off. Actually, the Wi-Fi in the Utah Jazz arena is named Jordan Pushed Off. Isn't that something? The Wi-Fi code is Jordan Pushed Off. Somebody's still bitter about it. But Jordan shoots, scores, and he's done something that I've never really seen. He holds the form of his shot and follows through. I mean, kind of over follows through. And he just pauses on his tiptoes as if to say, I'm making sure this goes in. He's celebrating. He's putting up the number 6, got 6 championship. They win the championship. He's interviewed by a reporter and said, you know, Michael, incredible shot. Congratulations on your 6th championship. You did something interesting there. It's like you just paused and you just held your shot. Or you just, trying to get all the flash bulbs popping and get everybody just to see that last image of you. He said, the reason I followed through like that is because I kept coming up short. For many of us, since we have no follow through, we always keep coming up short. Whatever we resist continues to persist. And here's what we have to do. We have to go back to our fundamentals. Isn't it interesting? Michael, as great as he was, as many points as he had scored, as many championships as he had won, as many slam dunk championships as he had won, as many hand-switching, tongue-wagging, imagery, Baryshnikov with the basketball moments that we have seen, went back to the basic fundamentals of how he learned to shoot. And for some of us, if we're really going to be successful, we need to revisit the beginning moments. We need to revisit our why. You know what you want, you know where you want it, you know how you want to receive it, you know when you want to get it. But why? Why speaks to the fact that I have to follow through. Why speaks to the fact that I've got a purpose. And I can't put my purpose on pause. I have to do my work and roll up my sleeves, not for applause, but for a cause. I got to go back to the basics. I got to follow through in prayer. I got to follow through in development of my work. I have to follow through with my faith. I have to follow through in making sure that I get my work done. I have to follow through and say, listen, no, I can't hang out. Can't do this, can't do that. I'm turning a new chapter. I'm turning over a new leaf. I must work the works of him that sent me. I must be about my Father's business, and I refuse to let you let me go out of business. Hello, somebody. Come on, family. Type follow through. You know what to do. Follow through. You got to be resilient, family. You got to stop quitting. You got to quit quitting. You got to stop stopping. Come on. It's time for you to get back to where it is that you know you need to be. It's time for you to cultivate that greatness again. It's time for you to dig deep. It's time for you to focus in on your purpose. It's time for you to take your purpose off pause. Time for you to get recommitted again. Come on, what happened to your zeal? What happened to your drive? What happened to your fire? What happened to your gusto? What happened to your persistence? What happened to your will? What happened to your next level thinking? What happened to your never quit attitude? What happened to you saying, listen, yeah, rejection is direction. Rejection is redirection. What happened to, I wish you would try to stop me. Wish you would try to block me. You may not know who I am, but I know who I am. I know who I am. God wrote it in his plan for me. Oh, my name is Victory. Come on, family. Type victory. Type victory. You're going to experience so many victories in this season that people are going to now call you Victory. You're going to experience so many wins in this season that people are going to now change your name to Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations on the promotion. Congratulations on the business. Congratulations on the prophetic word that came to fruition. Congratulations on the relationship. Congratulations on the engagement. Congratulations on the years in marriage. Congratulations. Yeah, because y'all tied the knot. Scurrying off in a horse and carriage. Congratulations on the book. Congratulations on the mentoring program. Congratulations on the new building. Congratulations. On your ascension in ministry. Congratulations. Come on, family, type congratulations. Congratulations. Well, there's an amazing gift inside of you. There's a purpose within you. Time for you to develop it. Time for you to discover it. Time for you to develop it. Time for you to deploy it. Time for you to use it to inspire the world. No dream is unreachable. No vision is unachievable. No goal is unattainable. Don't resist it. Come on, don't resist that level of gifting. Don't resist that fivefold ministry. Don't resist that anointing. Don't resist that calling. Don't resist the purging. Don't resist the purifying. Don't resist the pruning. Don't resist it, because whatever you resist is going to continue to persist. Don't resist. Be resilient. Oh, yeah, you got everything in the kitchen sink thrown at you, but it didn't affect you. You got everything in the kitchen sink thrown at you, but you're still here. Come on, be resilient in your mind. Be resilient in your spirit. Be resilient in the soul. Be resilient in your goal. Be resilient enough to say, no, I'm not going to let limited beliefs stop me. Be resilient to say, no, I'm not going to deal with emotional snipers. Be resilient. No toxic thinking formed against me shall prosper. Be resilient. No, I'm not going to allow emotional squatters to live in my mind. Be resilient. No scarcity mindset. No scarcity thinking. Come on, no vision snipers formed against you shall prosper. Be resilient. Come on, family, just type it. Be resilient. I am resilient. I will bounce back from a setback. Last night took an L, but tonight I bounce back. Take that and rewind it back. I'm resilient and I will not be silent. God is turning up the temperature in your soul. He's giving you a new determination. He's giving you a new resilience. He's giving you a new fire. Just like fire shut up in your bones, he's giving you a new anointing, a new vision. You've been through the fire, but the fire didn't go through you. The fire didn't destroy you. Been through the situation, but the situation didn't go through you. You grew through what you went through. Yeah, I had cancer, but by the grace of God, cancer never had me. I was resilient enough to bounce back and discover victory and a newfound opportunity. Family, this is a great place to sow. Once you sow where you grow, once you sow where you soar. Yeah, sow where you grow. This is where you grow. Sow where you soar. This is where you soar. We've been having a super conversation. I would that you drop a super chat, a super sticker. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. It really is. And you're really his. Come on. It really is, and you're really his. You've been stamped. You've been approved. You've been anointed for the next level. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to partner with us. Your seed signifies that you are an in the mix partner. So I want you to sow into your resilience. I want you to name your seed as you sow your seed. You can do it via Cash App, $access identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. It's not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. And I'm expecting God to do 30, 60, 100 fold in your life. I'm believing that he will do exceedingly abundantly and above all that you can ask or even think. Whatever you're thinking, God's going to blow your mind. Whatever you're thinking is going to be more than you can even believe and bargain for. I would that you sow into this word that you've heard. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. Yes, Cash App, $access identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description of this video for how to give and where to give. And I appreciate you for giving. I appreciate you for supporting. I thank you for partnering with us, helping us to broaden our broadcast. In many cases, empowering us to now be able to amplify our voice with the right type of equipment, to streamline these courageous conversations and this broadcast into the hearts and minds of as many people as possible. You are helping us to spread the good word, the good news, the gospel. I appreciate you for doing that. Family, I understand that coaching is key, is needed, is necessary. Any stellar athlete, any Olympic athlete, any lawyer, any doctor, any football player, any volleyball player, any NBA or WNBA player or teammate knows that in order to maximize their greatness, they have to have a coach. A coach moves you into a place of adaptability. A coach moves you into a place of sustainability. A coach moves you into a place of reliability. A coach even is a shoulder sometimes to cry on, to lean on. It's to be a sounding board. It is one who really empowers you to live through dying places, but also to be resilient. Coaches help to build up your resiliency. And I want to do that for you. I want to show you how to do that. I want to develop your greatness. Really want to coach you. I want to teach you. I want to empower you. I want to train you for reigning. Yeah. Because I know there's more in you. You know there's more in you. And I want you to get into an environment that is going to pull out the greatness that's within you. Family, this is that environment. My Eagles community is that environment. I would that you would go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. TheEaglesAcademy.com, TheEaglesAcademy.com. Come on, family, type SOAR. Eagles, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. We got a special rate going on right now just for you, $24.99, where you have access to all of my sessions, 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. empowering you to leap every day of the year. For any past and present session, you have access to our exclusive Facebook group, where it's nothing but daily motivation, empowering you to move into a place of determination. You have access to be able to network with all of our amazing, insightful leaders. You'll be a part of our sessions where I'm teaching you in our live sessions, family. Real interactive, live. You, me, dialogue. Not just a monologue. Where I'm answering questions, where I'm teaching you, where I'm showing you strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to take your vision to another dimension. And then I'm also giving you Eagle's Nest reflection homework that I reply to personally to give you feedback proactively. More than you can bargain for, I would that you step into the place of more. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed for just $24.99. Once we hit our 30 new member mark, the price will increase. Today's price will not be tomorrow's price. I guarantee you that. Get it while the getting is available now. Can't wait to see your face in our digital space. Family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. I don't want you a big old follower. Hit the subscribe button as well. If you are not a partner with us, the ultimate partnership is being a part of the Eagles community. But there's another level of partnership as well. And you can be an In the Mix partner. You mean to tell me that you're watching In the Mix, but you're not a member or a partner of In the Mix? Come on, family. You're not just a watcher. You're not just a spectator. You are a partner. Now, I want you to partner with me. Tap the join button. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description for how to partner with me as an In the Mix member. And my gift to you is to put you into the place of our membership area. Membership has its privileges. And you'll have access to our Connor's Corner content. Behind the scenes footage. Not what you're going to see on my social media page. Exclusive. Only for you when you become a member too. Yeah, I want to see you and your name there. Membership has its privileges. Family, In the Mix, woo-wee, is out of time. But y'all know I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Yeah, because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side, but also on our social media satellite sister stations. I give you a sincere salute for tuning in. But I just got a quick question for you. Want to know, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way. Step that way. Yeah, step this way. Step that way. Which way am I talking about? By friending me and following me. Come on, do that right now. Not another second. Not another minute. Not another hour of a delay. Right now, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. At EddieConnorJr, EDDIE. Come on, family, put some respect on my name. EDDIE, CONNORJR. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't you dare hesitate to reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, come on now. Why would you look any further? Yeah, you know, I'm the man for the job. So invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session, your college. Let's make progression. All you have to do is email me to invite me. Very simple. Reach out to me via email, info@EddieConnor.com. And it would be an honor for me. Yeah, it would be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know, brother, gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. Yes, it has been. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize